What is up, you animals? It's your boy Hype, bringing you another video on the Animal 6 Gaming channel, and I got a weekly Nightfall run for you solo. We're going to be going up against Fogoth, and of course Bungie, like they always do, they really know how to help us out. We got small arms, berserk, epic, no burn, love it, love it, love it. Taking longer to kill the enemies. It's definitely going to take you some time if you're doing it solo, but at least, you know, also without burn, it kind of works both ways. The enemies don't damage you as bad. I'm going in there with the Fatebringer, and the only reason why is because I just recently got this weapon from the raid, and I wanted to use the damn thing. It would have been really nice had it been arc burn and using the Fatebringer. So really, I would recommend, you know, kind of using whatever weapon you like, whatever weapon you prefer. There's quite a few distance encounters throughout this Nightfall, so you know, if you want to use a scout or a pulse rifle, probably be a good thing. But here's the first kind of main little encounter you're going to run into right here after you enter down into the, well, start to enter down into the helmet. You're going to want to just stay at this doorway. Do not push through this doorway until you clear out majority of the ads. I made a golden cardinal rule mistake and did not have my heavy with me, so I had to hit up the app, transfer over some heavy from one of my other characters. That way I'd be able to take out this wizard. Now these wizards, they yeah, they're definitely take some damage even with a rocket, and the rocket I'm using is a Hunger of Crota. You'll see right here, they take some shots. So here I go, transferring over on the app, AFK, getting my heavy. So little FYI, unlike me, make sure you are prepared and ready to go into the Nightfall before entering in the Nightfall. And I'm using my Warlock with self-res on deck, just in case, you know, it's always good to have that. But I do not end up using self-res at all, so, you know, you can make it through here with any character. Without, you know, being as I didn't have to use self-res, probably other characters would be more effective, because then you'd be able to use their abilities. I have an ability, and I never even, well, I did pop it once just to try and bring down the shield of the wizards, but whatever. So got most of the ads cleared out. Now I'm on the hunt for this wizard, and there it is. Lock on, hit it with one rocket, and you'll see, look at that. Hit it with another one. That one did some good damage. So you're talking, you know, 2 rockets, some primary shots, or 3 rockets to take a wizard down. So that's it for this area. Now you're cleared and you're able to proceed. You're going to head to open up the gate. And it is, you know, the ghost, as the ghost says, it's crazy that they always go through so much so much work to lock it back up every time, right? Yeah, imagine that. But after you go through here, you're going to get a couple of ads that are going to spawn in. They're going to come out through the doors, some Thrall and some Cursed Thrall. And I shoot them a little bit here. And as soon as I see this wizard, I hightail it the hell out of here as quick as I can, because normally, like, I'm used to the wizards not spawning in until the 3rd and final wave. Now they bring in 1 per round. So what you're going to want to do on this one is make your way back to where you came down through the steps, and this is going to be your safe spot from here. You know, these things are so annoying, these little traps. But make sure you clear out the traps, and then you're just going to peek out, kill as many enemies as you can. If you start to get overran or take too much damage, head back to the doorway. Make sure that the wizards, you know, don't follow you all the way through the doorway. Be prepared for that. Don't think because you're right at the corner of the door, you're safe. Even though this run, they didn't push in that far on me, so I was okay. So that's basically it. It's just rinse and repeat this all 3 waves. After I take out this first wave, so you can kind of see how it's done, I'm just going to jump a little bit ahead. On the 3rd and final wave, 2 ogres will spawn out. They kind of stay towards the middle, so you're going to want to put in some work on the make sure you take out the wizard first before really messing with those ogres. If you try and deal with all 3 of them or run out there too soon, you're going to get absolutely wrecked. So there we go. The first one is done. Now I'm going to bump you into the end here where we have the final the second ogre. The wizard and the other ogre were dead. Now I'm taking out the second one. I had to actually go out there to find this ogre. But when it's just you and one ogre, it shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. There we go. Got a nice clear shot, some precision shots. Ogre is down. Now the door's going to open up for you, and you're going to move on to your next part of the nightfall. Shortly after you pass through that doorway, that gate, you're going to come down through these caves, and right at the edge of these caves is where you're going to want to stop, and you're going to want to clear out all the adds that are in front of you. There will be an ogre blocking the other door, which he pretty much just stands stationary, so you should have no problem dealing with that ogre. But you're going to want to take out all the adds right here. You got some fallen, some splicer, drag, and you got a captain down in the middle. The captain's going to be the main guy that you kind of need to focus on, but make sure you take out all your little smaller adds first. And even your acolytes, your hive, they're going to help you out a little bit. So I wouldn't really kill all the hive because they'll help keep the captain's shield down. You can use your rockets. I mean, you might have a primary with your Galahorn, which would probably be a lot better setup than what I have running right here. I just really felt like using the Fatebringer. I missed this weapon. Glad that it's back and somewhat as good as the old one, just like I remembered it. Alright, so there we go. Majority of the adds are cleared out. We just got the ogre left blocking the doorway, and right there, man, I guess that barrier from the wall was just over carrying a little bit. I don't know how those shots did not connect, but you'll see you got a clean line of sight to the right. He's shooting at the right, so now I'll just pop at the left, finish him off. He's no problem to deal with. Now you're ready for the next part. On the next part right here, shortly after you take out that ogre, you're going to head down and come to this area. And right here, right about where you come out, is where you're going to want to stay to clear out as many adds as possible. And right here, boom! I didn't know what that was. I thought maybe that was going to be a thrall, so I meleeed, and that did absolutely nothing. But you'll see that the knight doesn't really follow you too far through the doorway. So I heal up. Come back out. Now I know that you're there and what you are. Let's get it. He's not really too difficult to deal with. As you see, you back up, he backs up. So you can land a couple damage, land your damage, back up. When he gets too close, hold back up, then pop back out. Now we're back out. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. We're just looking for as many adds as we can see down here. There is a couple more wizards, so be prepared for them. Have your rockets ready. These wizards are not the ultras, so they go down pretty easy. One rocket will take these wizards out. So here we go. We're just advancing all the way up the left side, clearing out all the adds, and that's where the Fatebringer comes in handy right there, man. Against a little pack of thrall, that Fatebringer, once you hit it with that, it'll pretty much take out the whole lot of them. So we got a couple wizards over here. You're going to want to have your rockets ready. Take out these wizards. Now here's a little note, little trick that I was not prepared for. I was not ready. Now you do have to cross across the tomb ship, and there's going to be two wizards that spawn out on you. So you're going to want to make sure you have two rockets ready to go. Which, if you look down, I only have one. So I was absolutely not prepared. Now, you can try and farm for heavy if you want, or if you're not waiting on a cooldown, pop a heavy synth, and just be ready. When you hop on this tomb ship, there's going to be two. You'll see them, two wizards. One to the left, one to the right. I could take one out, but that other one, I have no rocket. And with that shield, none of my weapons without having solar are going to be able to do anything, so I just kind of just keep it moving. Try not to give the wizard a clean shot, just keep it moving, running around for my damn life, trying to heal up. And it works. Once I get close enough, I can jump through, pass through all these ads, don't really worry about none of that, shoot the trap because you're more than likely going to land into it. And right here, we are ready. I look back just to make sure none of those thrall or anything is pushing through. And here we go. Right there's where the Shrieker normally would be. There's good old Fogoth. And before, you would be able to just stay in this spot right here. You could back up towards that last doorway that we entered in. And if you lined it up perfectly, you'd be able to get non-stop precision shots on them. That's not the case no more, which I had to learn out the hard way. I pop a heavy, shoot him with some rockets to get him released off his chains, and shortly after that, joining allies. I have no allies, I'm there by myself. So what you want to do is make your way towards the bottom portion of the map right here, and to the left, you'll see some rocks. You want to jump up on these rocks, and right about there is where you want to be, but you'll see almost fall off the map, but this spot is low. This is a good spot for if you need to heal up, if you're taking splash damage, but that's not where you want to be to do damage. And you'll see I hop up. Now this little rock right there, right in front of me right there is where you want to be. So I'm going to hop up onto that rock and crouch down. Now from here, when you're crouched, as soon as you ADS, it's automatically going to pop up for you. And when you stop aiming down, you're going to crouch back down behind the rock. So it's really nice, you know, to just take cover, get in and out of cover. Now there is a boomer knight up on the top right, which that's mainly what I'm getting wrecked from right now. So you're going to want to focus on that boomer. I hop back down here where you can't take splash damage, heal up, come back up, and there he is. That's the one you want to focus on. Get him out of the way, and once that boomer's out of the way, you are in the clear. Then it's just going to be you and Fogoth. So here we go, missing a bunch of shots. Now I'm getting my shots. One, maybe two more shots, and this knight's going to be out of my way. There you go, the knight is out of the way, so now it is just Fogoth that I have to worry about. And you're going to want to say, as I said, you're going to peek up. If you start taking a little damage from him, crouch back down. The splash shouldn't really get you too much. Don't forget your 3 of coins, just in case. Why not get a better shot at getting some better loot? So here we go. I jumped ahead a little bit. It is going to take you a while with no burn. It's going to take an extremely long time. You don't really need to worry about ammo. When your primary runs out, your ammo will automatically be refilled. You'll probably get some special out of the deal too. I wouldn't chance necessarily using rockets back here. I would probably just stick to your sniper. If you want to use a synthesis, then use your special. And that's it. You're just going to pop up, in and out of cover, and take Fogoth down. Should be no problem for you guys doing it solo. As I said, I was self-res and did not have to use it throughout the entire Nightfall. Couple more shots, Fogoth's gonna be down. If you guys made it this far, you might as well stick around to see what I get or what I didn't get. Don't ever really seem to get too lucky with these Nightfalls, but that's gonna about wrap it up for me in this video, guys. I'm gonna let the rest of it play out. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe it'll help you out if you need to do this solo or if you just want to attempt it solo. But if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, Animals, it's your boy Hype. We out.
Ah.